Oh, yes, for this first day of the year 2018, this is the first edition of the Citizens Forum on the Daybreak Show, Rock City 101.9 FM. Well, we are still expecting our guest, the resident electoral commissioner, Ondo State, Mutiu Agboke, to join us as soon as he's in. Yes, we'll have him on there. But in the meantime, it's not our style. We won't keep you waiting. We don't want you to miss anything. We are looking at 2018 electoral matters. 2018 pre-election year, they say. In actual fact, this is the year, particularly when the 2019 election will be coming very early. It's actually coming on the sixth week of 2019, or the second week of February. That's when we'll have the presidential election according to INEC's timetable. So it is expected that a lot of political activities will happen in 2018. Before then, there will be some tests, major tests for the for the electoral body. There will be the governorship election in Ekiti, and then that will be followed by another governorship election in Osun State. Well, remember not too long ago, INEC added the additional 21 political parties to the existing 45, making 46, making the a total number of 67 political parties in the country. How do they intend to manage all this? Part of the new electoral act as amended is that electronic transmission of results is now compulsory. So the one in which we will sit at the collation center, I remember almost all the year, particularly for those of us who cover rural areas. Sometimes we stay as long as 24 hours waiting for election from maybe 5, 6 wards. And if you don't have those election results, we won't have a result. For instance, I know Sarata will stay at the Sentinel Hall Ilaro waiting for results from Inner Ipokia local government. Then they come to Ilaro, we count before they are transmitted to Abeokuta here. That's what makes our election results take about 3, 4 days. Last week, exactly 7 days ago, the Liberia election was done electronically. The rerun election for the presidential election in Liberia. That was a particular, and they had their results within 48 hours. Even though people say Liberia is a very small country, but as small as it is, it's still a very rural. It's not as developed as Nigeria. So if they can do it, what some people say, Nigeria should also be able to do it. We'll find out how all this will work when the electoral commissioner joins up. Let me also say this to be interesting story from Russia. They will have election March this year, presidential election. I'm going to relate it to it. It's an offense for anybody to boycott election in Russia.
You must participate.
You must, yes. You at least formally, officially, you don't boycott.
Unless you are not eligible.
You're eligible or you have genuine reason to boycott. It's an offense for somebody to boycott election. Maybe we should begin to look at something like that too in Nigeria. I'm taking that to the last local government elections held in Ekiti. And we know so many places where some political parties will say they are boycotting. So whether that is good for us, I don't know. It's just a suggestion.
Well, to be precise, the governorship election will be held in Ekiti State on July 14, 2018. As expected, the commencement date of campaigns for that Ekiti governorship election is April 15, 2018. Well, that's like more than 2 months to the election. And that is when the political space will officially be opened for campaigns. But I tell you, Ekiti State is getting heated up as it is. The ruling party in that state, the PDP, is almost factionalized. They are fighting each other. Even the national secretariat of the party has reacted to what is happening in Ekiti State. Well, you also have the Osun State election coming up in September. 22, 2018. Campaigns will start on June 24 for the Osun State governorship election. When you look at those two states, the peculiarities of their politics, which makes it very unpredictable. You find them supporting Aregbesola for the governorship re-election, and you find them going against him when there was a by-election for the senatorial seats, which saw the younger brother of the late Sherubawo Adeleke clinching that senatorial ticket. So you see that the Osun State voters and the Ekiti State voters are very, very sophisticated, depending on how you look
It
at
will be
it.
the reality. The truth is that Nigerians, I don't know about other parts, but the south or the southwest in particular, things are not getting the same. For Ogun State, there won't be general election, but there will be political parties that are expected to submit the names of all their aspirants this year. By November, September, they must have submitted the names of all aspirants, House of Assembly, House of Representatives, the 7 seats. We must know who and who is contesting for which political parties. The 3 senatorial seats, we must know who and who will be contesting. Of course, the number of political parties that will contest all must emerge this year. And of course, the governorship candidate, which is the main one, must also emerge this year. We must know who will be the candidate of which political party this 2018. So all these are events that will be very fascinating, really. People are expected to be keenly contested. And I know, like you said, the sophistication of the people of Ogun will also be tested, whether they are gullible, whether okay, don't let me or not. All these issues must be tested, and we must know. Yes, and then the powers of the so-called godfathers, and then, like we mentioned all the time here, the ability of the allotments of positions to work out and solve issues. We also come. You heard the governor last week say his party, the APC, will first try and have all parties, all aspirants come together and agree on the consensus candidate for all positions. But he also quickly added that in case they were not able to read that consensus, okay, we'll now go to the field, like they say it in politics, yes.
So that'll be primaries. Do it as we should do it.
As we should. I don't think that there will be consensus in many, particularly the highly placed ones, senatorial, the governorship. We can have we can have it in the House of Assembly. We can have in some of the House of Representatives. But for the senatorial and then the governorship, I doubt it if there won't be primaries in the state.
Well, I think no one should be afraid of primaries, really, because it gives that level playing ground and field for everyone to actually test their popularity and, of course, prove their mettle. But at the same time, what is in the Constitution, what is in the guidelines of elections as released by INEC, the body saddled with the responsibility of conducting and preparing elections in the country. That is what we will be focusing on, making sure that these are followed to the letter. And I'm sure that INEC will not recognize a candidate that comes from a very shambolic process and that is not supported by the dictates of and letters of the Constitution.
And overall, Toby, we just hope INEC will prove to the Nigerians that they have learned lessons. Those lessons they've learned, they have worked on it, and will give Nigerians an improved electoral process or a satisfactory election in 2019.
Well, if you look at the elections that have been conducted so far under the new INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood, you realize that there was some kind of improvement in the last governorship election in Anambra State. Before then, so many inconclusive elections, even in local government elections, you find out that there were very little to cheer. But of course, some of the by-elections that were conducted across the country, vis-a-vis the Edo State governorship election and the Anambra State governorship election, you realize that INEC has made some improvement. But you could say that is a case in isolation. What if they are conducting elections in about 32 states of the Federation at the same time? Would they be able to hold themselves together, have a watertight security, and of course, security of materials, officials, and of course, so many other things that will be used for the elections?
And of course, if you look at what you are saying about rating the performance of INEC, if you look at it from the number of elections challenged by the opposition, you also say, well, at least in Ogun State, they've done better. They've moved from about 95% of challenges to election results to just about 3% for the year 2015. Only that of the House of Assemblies were challenged in 2015, unlike the previous one, where almost all elections will be challenged. The results of all elections will be challenged. So that concerns the improvement of the performance of INEC. But in terms of the timely delivery of materials, the one we say delay in arrival of voting material, and then the election result itself, well, that's where we're beginning to monitor their performance, like I said, starting from July and then September and then February 2019. Let's take another, or let's take this short music break. We'll be back. It's not in yet, so let's permit you to join the train at this point. 08098687344 and 0909146967 for the telephone numbers.
You can also reach us via the short code 32120. All you have to do is to type ROCK, ROCK, leave a space, type your message, include your name, and send to 32120. You can also reach us on Twitter at Rock City FM. That's our Twitter handle. Or you send your messages or post your comments on our Facebook fan page, Rock City 101.9 FM.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, sir.
I thank you too. Happy New Year to you.
Same to you.
Happy New Year to my good brother Daniel. Joseph.
Good morning.
I'm Kaude from Abeokuta.
Thank you for calling.
To you. Yeah. 2018 is going to be a year everyone in Ogun State to rejoice, and Nigeria at large. You see, any political party coming up with the idea of consensus, formula, or whatever is doing so at its own peril, because the people of Ogun State is resolved now to treat politicians according to their deeds, according to the treatment they have meted out to the people of Ogun State. Let me tell you, we have provided the fuel for people in terms of inspiration, motivation. I want to dish out that thing to you this morning. Nobody is going to look on to any politician that is not ready to come and give us what he has in for us in terms of what he's going to do. We don't expect anybody to choose for us any longer in Ogun State. And I'm saying it boldly now, just like what is done in Liberia. I give it to that man that won the country of the people now, George Weah. And I'm giving it to the youth across the length and breadth of Africa to probably emulate now what has happened in Liberia. And then by now, we must begin to see reason why we must come together to flush them out, all those people that have perpetrated evil in Ogun State. We now know that we need correct principles, leaders.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Kayode Olumide is the first caller for the year 2018. Okay, hello.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph. Good morning. Your
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, on the election is this 2018. In fact, it's a very bright view, and I don't think that expectations should be high. Why am I saying so? This is not the first election we've been having, and give it head head of state, all these parties paraded themselves in the political landscape. All the politicians, whoever wins, cannot bring any support to the masses of this country using the present template, political template that we have in Nigeria. So, to my mind, I think we should talk more of economy. With due respect to all of you, we should talk about how we can around the economic portions of this country.
If you talk about, hold it, sir. If you talk about the economy, just for a minute, who will do it?
For instance, we are talking about economy, we have to increase agricultural production.
Now, who will, those templates you talked about, who will provide the templates?
What we can do, you and I can do without government. If we continue to hammer on this election, we will not get anywhere. But this electoral process cannot get us anywhere in the country. The president said he doesn't believe in restructuring. We are going to continue for the next maybe 5 because none of these 87 parties you mentioned now can even defeat President Buhari if he wants to continue. And we continue to be the same mess we have been. So, to me, we should talk more how can we increase productivity in agriculture, in mining, in industry. So we just even forget about this. If they like, they let them install themselves. Tell them that they won't install anybody. And what concerns me, this government has been in power. Ijako has not got any benefit from any government, either federal, state, and local government. We have a primary school here, community primary school, under local government. Come and look at it. I tell you, if they're taken over by market people, Okada people, prostitutes, and the rest of them. I've shouted, nobody did anything. So, if it whatever in my community, whatever we can contribute to this, what we do to our if they want, let them go and bring chimpanzees from Congo.
All right.
And come and make it governor.
Thank you. The truth, the reality is that there will be election. Somebody must be voted for. Either you want to vote yourself, either you want to talk about it yourself. It is what will happen. It's sacrosanct. At least that's what our constitution says for now. You don't have to like their face, but they must be voted in. And they are the ones who formulate the policies for all these things we've talked about. So they are the ones who provide the template. I understand your frustration. I do really, but that is the reality on ground. And we are looking at facts. We are looking at reality. Hello. Hello, morning.
Hello, good morning. Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Happy New Year to the Joseph. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Tunde Amalaolu. I'm calling from Abeokuta.
Thank you for calling.
Yes, I just want to join everybody that the issue of apathy to election should be resisted this year. People are just cheating themselves if they are boycotting election. It is something we have to really address and monitor daily. We have a lot of jobs in that regard. Last year, you said you're going to give someone who mentioned the first caller last year. I don't know, probably you forgot. I think you should.
Yeah, I didn't forget. Nobody got it right. Okay.
You said that. Okay, that I wasn't around there. I think.
Actually, the first guest for 2017 was Professor Showande.
Okay.
So nobody got it right.
Okay. Now, my own request now, I just want to enjoy Governor Amosun to remember those people, those of us that worked perfectly for him during the last election, especially the year success 2015, where I was the initiator. It's not good. It's to do something urgent, to make us happy. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you too. 08098687344. Short code number 32120. That's where you have to send your messages to the short code number. But type ROCK first. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Same to you,
morning.
sir.
Good Happy New Year. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to have you again. My name is Chris. I used to call this morning.
Wow.
I wish you Happy New Year.
You decide to come out of your shell and call instead of text.
Thank you very much.
All right, good. It's a new year, really.
Yeah, same year. Belong with you before the father. Yeah, just a wish you Happy New Year. Thank you. Have a fun Thursday.
Thank you, Dr. Chris.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chris.
All right. Hello, somebody. Good morning. You are on. Your turn to speak. Good morning. Hello, good morning. You are on, please. All right. Okay. Maybe while we'll fix that, I'll wait that. Can we check the messages, please, Toby?
Well, the messages are yet to trickle in. We'll just take two the calls. But in the meantime, stop sending your messages to 32120, or you have to just type rock ROCK, leave a space, type your messages, include your name, and send to 32120.
Thank you very much. So I want to seize this opportunity to, to appeal, especially to the opposition. That this is just about the right time for them to come together and not to start tussling over unnecessary issues, particularly in Ogun State. I think the course is very clear for them now. I think more than ever before, they should come together and try to fight this, give this, the current administration, a fight for their life. Because we have witnessed a lot of damage, within this state. And I think it's about the right time. Now look at what happened to the judiciary. For so many years, the cases between the FSC and this government have been going on. For years, nothing has happened. Ordinary simple demonstration peaceful demonstration by students, the following day they are going to be charged for murder. What kind of judiciary is that? What kind of thing are we witnessing within this state? And right now, they say they committed it, and then they are supposed to pay 500,000, for bail. The judiciary. I think it's rather unfortunate. So once again, opposition, particularly, they should rise up. Come together more than ever before. And because people, our eyes are widely open now. And we now know where we are going. Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
All right, thank you. Somebody? Okay, messages, continue. If you have any.
None.
Okay. 080. Hello. 09098687344. Somebody there. Our Twitter handle is at Rock City FM. Of course, you can also be a part of it using the Facebook page, Rock City. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Dele. How are you? Good morning, Tony.
Good morning.
My name is Biodun Bello. Happy New Year and compliments of the season to all of you there at Rock City.
Same to you.
Same to you.
It's really nice to start the year with electioneering. Like I've always insisted, I think INEC still has a lot to do with voter education. Somebody talked about apathy just now. In a situation where you are not satisfied with those who have voted in there for one reason or the other, and like Lele would say, I understand the frustrations. We know that the government has not been able to make us happy. So you want me to come and today for another set of people that may make me happy. I think the INEC has a social, in fact, the real responsibility of educating the voter more about democracy, the electioneering system, how it is continuous, and how people will continue to choose and choose and choose until we get to rule. Comparisons for now will not be too favorable for anybody. But the most important thing is that we must keep democracy on, and we must keep that particular passion trained for democracy and for all those who love progress. I wish Nigerians a better 2018. And all of you there at Rock City. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you
very much. 09091469670. Let's add your call to this. Let's add your voice to it. Hello.
Hello.
You are on air already.
Hello.
Are you ready for us? I'm not sure he's
very ready.
Okay, who's on the line?
My name is Abdullah.
all right, thank you.
Yeah. And really recognize your caller now. So he's a very good speaker, honestly. Now you see, it comes on 19 in the state. People are scared because
is a vote and election of the people. So people are the one that will choose. That's just, but let me say this, that in good there is bad and in bad there is good. If everybody is talking about consensual contract, fine. We are ready to look into it based on one condition. Even though I don't know how we can compare it with them. But let's see, maybe if it works. We give them the state honor, we welcome them come, and we look into it. But they should know that it's not trying to toy with the offer, because a lot have been sacrificed, a lot have been spent, but you cannot count it. But nobody is right, nobody is taught. So we look into it, we honor their call, and I can put this to them. But I don't see it working out too. But let's see if it works. Good morning.
All right, thank you.
Okay, hello.
All right, let's quickly take some of the tweets that just trickled in. This one from at Yemi Da Vinci. Yemi Phillips says, Happy New Year to all. Personally, I have no hope that our political electoral reforms have yielded any significant change. It is still going to be anyhowness galore, a do or die affair. Okay, that's Yemi Da Vinci's opinion. There are still more tweets. All right, he also went for that. In as much as INEC may be trying to become better, it is only one agency amidst a lot of other ones that are involved in the electoral process. Are those agencies becoming better? All right, that's a question coming from Yemi Da Vinci once again. Surakat Abiodun says, selection and not election happens in Nigeria. The only time an election that we had, a credible election, was in the year 1993 when MK Abiola contested and won election, but it was annulled by the powers that be. All right, those are the tweets available for now. Keep tweeting at Rock City FM, and of course, 32120 remains the short code number. All you have to do is to type Rock, leave a space, type your message, include your name, and send to 32120.
Yes, 32120. We are looking. Hello, somebody. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Happy New Year to you.
Same to you.
And compliment of the season. I am Moki from Ayetoro. Nigeria and democracy. Our aspiration is in the INEC. And I wonder what INEC is going to give us as we approach 2019. Some of them have partook in the state INEC elections. Here, there we are. We have seen what they were able to bring out. And now they are fears. I hope manipulations that came up during the state INEC election, here, there we are, will not repeat itself at the upper chamber.
All right, is that all? Okay. Okay, he's gone. Thank you for joining us this morning. MOK from Ayetoro. All right, yes,
Good
radio,
morning.
sir.
Can you please
deal with the radio, sir?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, please. I'm on the long here.
Oh, sorry, that's a wrong. You are into a wrong platform. This is Rock City. 101.9 FM. Maybe Toby has changed because Toby's status has changed, so maybe has also changed.
Oh, I'm not a prince.
They said Chris. Did you say Prince or Chris?
He said Prince.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll just take the break for the national news at 10. After the national news, we'll come back and continue with the calls. In the meantime, keep sending your messages to 32120 and keep tweeting at Rock City FM. Stay tuned.
Thank you for still being there listening to the Daybreak Show on Rock City 101.9 FM. Here in Abeokuta, the voice of the people, that's what we represent. Citizens Forum, first edition for 2018, January 1, Monday. Hopefully work resumes tomorrow. That becomes the first official working day for the year 2018, and on Citizens Forum this morning we are postulating into 2018, starting with the political arena, election management monitoring. For the year 2018, there is going to be a lot of election political activities, so to say, for the year 2018. As it is called, is a year election. Before your election year. The general election comes up second month of 2019. It is expected that all political parties must submit the names of their candidates at that time, no longer aspirants, candidates for all elections from the House of Assembly election, House of Representatives, senatorial, and the main one, the governorship election must be submitted. They must emerge this year. You know what that means if you understand Nigerian politics. I understand the frustration of some Nigerians. In fact, so many people are coming to say, I am not going to vote. Why? Because almost all the politicians, almost all the elections they participated have come out to be in futility. They are not happy with the response, the performance of those people. But the truth, the reality is that there must be election. Some people must be voted for, and those people are the ones who formulate and rule policies that will rule you. So which one do you prefer? Just to stay back and let anybody go in there and do it, or to in a way be active, mount your own pressure in whatever form, and let's see if we can have a better politicking, politicians, and elections in Nigeria. Unfortunately, we will not be able to have the resident electoral commissioner join us for today. So it's going to be you and us for the day. 0809868734 and 0909146960.
You can also reach us via the short code 32120. Comment on our Facebook page. Honorable Ogundi Mohammed says, I hope the people's votes will count. INEC need to be fully prepared logistic-wise in 2019. That is Honorable Ogundi Mohammed Ekundayo. Alright, that's from our Facebook page. Let's quickly check out the tweets from at Yemi Da Vinci. I'm not sure how safe electronic transmission of election results is going to be like, because Nigerians and its politicians are very inventive when it comes to gaming the system. What if they hack the system? Alright, that's Yemi Da Vinci's fear. Alright, that's for the tweets. Let's go to the shortcode messages. So this one says 2018 should be the year to fix Nigeria fundamentally by the people and citizenry, starting with sovereign and democratic people's constitution under a referendum, beyond parties, administration of political office holders, eternal bliss and peace profound to Nigeria in a universal and cosmopolitan world. That's Cosmos of the People's Center. Happy New Year to all Rock City FM crew. May the year usher us into victory, unlimited and Victory Unlimited, and make us more than conquerors in Jesus' name. The projects Nigeria will sure be completed. Welcome back to Wishing a Blissful Home. Thank you, Afolabi from Roundup. How many of the parliamentarians are not happy with all that is happening? How many of the parliamentarians that are not happy with all that is happening in this country have the voters card? If they have, do they go out to vote? Particularly their lack of ways. They eat akaranogi and sleep off on election day. Alright, that's Kade from Ramda.
That's a challenge to you parliamentarians, I suppose, on this program. That you are the ones he's talking about. Get your voters card, participate. That's what Kade is saying.
So that it goes beyond
yes, just talking about the issue. Okay, let's pick this call.
We still have more messages.
Yeah, let's pick this call. Hello.
Do you have a caller? Okay.
Yes, we have some.
Hello. Good morning, Billy. Good morning. Good morning, Billy. Good morning.
Morning. We have Toby with us. We have Toby back.
Yeah, everybody in Rock City.
Thank
My
you.
name is Honorable Larry Gaji Larige. I'm calling from the People's Parliament in Abeokuta.
All right, Larry J, thank you for calling.
This year is going to be a very beautiful year by the grace of God. We are all going to participate in the Nigerian politics. Let everybody get their voters card ready, get elected, get yourself voting for people and be voted for. The youth, I'm sure they are so much aware now that this is an opportunity for them to wrestle power from the occupants of the political arena now, because they need to be part of it before it can, really want to, take something away from people. You have to join them, so that I really want to beat them. So it's better for everybody to be ready to change, Nigeria to a greater height this 2018. We have to start preparing. So that by the time we have the election 2019, we'll have a very well sanitized, quality, and by the grace of God, we are going to get it right. We are all ready, so everybody should be ready too. And I'm sure God is going to be on our side. Let me allow other people to call today. God bless you, people over there. God bless Nigeria.
All right, God bless you. You really have to join them before starting off beating them. Okay. Hello, next call. Can we have that? Okay, let's continue with the messages. As soon as the calls comes in, we'll attend to it.
All right, this one from Oburu P from Ilerion says, hello?
It's a drop call.
All right, Oburu P from Ilerion says, Happy New Year to you all. My advice to APC is for them to win future election. They should stop imposition of candidates. All right, this one says, all eyes are on INEC.
Hello?
Okay,
Hello?
let's have a caller. Hello?
Hello, good morning. The radio, move away from the radio, sir.
I'm sorry about that, Philip.
Thank you.
I'm very, very sorry about that. It's quite unfortunate that happened. I'm Wanje. I'm calling from Abeokuta.
Good morning.
I say good morning to you.
Good morning.
And I welcome you back to the studio.
Thank you.
I wish you a blissful married life.
Thank you.
Yes. Having said that, I know and I'm optimistic that we are going to have an improved electoral management in Nigeria come 2019. No doubt about that. It is going to be a first general election that the new chairman of INEC could be conducting. And thank God we have had a whole lot of state elections. We had that of Anambra, we have that of Kogi, and some other senatorial elections that has given him the opportunity of knowing the terrain and knowing how politicians and how electorate will be managed come 2019 general election. And coupled with the fact that a whole lot of things have been introduced into our electoral system, and one of it is this electronic voting, electronic means of sending results of election. All these will add to the the progress and development of our election in Nigeria. And again, the National Assembly has also worked on this issue of card reader. Because in the last general election, the post-election, a whole lot of issues came up about the validity, the authenticity, the judicial process, the judicial backing of this issue of card reader. And thank God it has come to stay, and it is going to be improved upon come 2019. So I want to believe, by and large, that come 2019, we are going to have an improved general election that will be devoid of crisis, that will be devoid of manipulation and all that. And I want to believe it will be good for us as a nation at the end of the day. If we can adhere strictly to all these programs that INEC is bringing in to improve our electoral processes in Nigeria. And I hope by so doing, Nigeria will be better for all of us to live at the end of 2019 election. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello, next call. Can we have your voice?
Here to the entire crew. And welcome back, Mr. Toby.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you are this early. Did the management call you back? You should be enjoying your honeymoon right now.
No, they've been too magnanimous instead. For giving me 3 weeks leave.
I wish you a successful
marriage life.
Thank you.
God
Amen.
bless your family.
Amen. Thank you.
Good morning, Dele.
Thank you, sir.
Dele,
Sir,
good morning
thank you.
and happy New Year too.
Same to you, sir.
Yes. Is there a change in modus operandi? Because it looks to me you're having quick take at this time. Then, are we looking into the issue of time factor? How many minutes you want to give
It's
us?
not a quick take. This is the Citizens Forum, and we have a focus. You have 2 minutes. It's still the same 2 minutes allocated to you. We are looking at the political terrain for 2018 as it will affect us here, and the political parties, political activities for the year 2018.
Okay. Well, the A to Z of it is your voter's card is your power. So let us take care of our voter's card. Those who are here to collect will do so. That is the only way we can make a meaningful change. God bless Nigeria. God bless Rock City.
08098687344.
I want to sincerely pray that the government have a positive change, that we want to be optimistic, that we have a change of mind and a change of system, change of approach. But in preparation for 2019, all Nigerians need to make it a point of duty to be involved in politics, so that we should not just be complaining, but to be involved, to partake and contribute positively to the development of this nation. And I also want to appeal to Rock City to be more, to introduce more programs where even the downtrodden common people who doesn't have time to contribute to via telephoning will be able to contribute to what is happening in Nigeria. If the Rock City can go to the marketplace and hear what the market women and the educated people are saying about the government of the day, that will change the system. So God bless Nigeria, God bless Rock City, God bless every one of us.
Amen. God bless. God bless you too. Thank you, Honorable Johnson Lufatoki. This one from Adeyemi Da Vinci once again says, in Ogun State, I will give INEC 20% preparedness as of now, because many Ogun citizens still do not have their PVCs. Thus, disenfranchisement is going to be high, coupled with voters' apathy. Alright, Suraka Atabiodun says, I've heard people say Nigerians don't turn out when it comes to elections in Nigeria, and I want to ask, do you think those that even come out to vote have their votes counted? Until our votes begin to count, forget about election in Nigeria. It is nothing but selection. Alright, so that's Suraka Atabiodun's opinion. Alright, keep tweeting at Rock City FM is our Twitter handle. Suraka Atabiodun says, with states' independent electoral commissions handling local government elections, we will not have any credible elections at the grassroots. It is high time INEC saddled itself with the responsibilities of conducting all elections in Nigeria. Okay, Ismail Oloyede says, compliment of the season to the Rock City FM crew and all distinguished parliamentarians at this platform, hoping that citizens and particularly the youth will come out of their shells and participate more in the electoral process. So let's walk the talk, and that time is now. Abiodun Shegun tweeted it, Nigeria needs God's intervention in the political setting because he who blows the trumpet, okay, you mean he will pace the piper that takes the tune. Alright, it is well with this country. Happy New Year. God will help Nigeria. That's Abiodun Shegun ending his tweet. As the nation's ushers in the new year 2018, government should be pragmatic and ensure that the issue of unemployment is stepped down. Only with this, the nation can experience a better and promising year 2018. That's still Surakat Abiodun. Ismail Oluide says, listening to President Muhammad Buhari's New Year broadcast was heartwarming and elating. His deep understanding of issues as well as his truthful assessment of his administration is uncommon. His honest acknowledgement of the hardship and suffering of the masses is also exceptional. Alright, those are the tweets we have for now. Okay, this one just trickled in. Taiwo Olaleye says, kindly find attached excerpt from PMB's broadcast this morning. If other regions could learn the culture of brotherliness like Southwest states, a lecture that will be without ethnic sentiments and religious bigotry. Yeah, thank you, Taiwo Olaleye. Alright, we'll go back to the calls.
Happy New Year to every member of Rock City Parliament and the staff of Rock City FM. I wish all of us a very fulfilling and prosperous 2018. My name is Ejo. I want to implore Nigerians to begin to act and think more of being a Nigerian first before they begin to align themselves with different political parties. They should stop themselves from being paraded as APC or PDP or APGA. First of all, we should be Nigerians first. When we are Nigerian first, then any other thing will be secondary. If any political party is not doing what is expected, we will be able to sincerely criticize such political party without any attachment of sentiment. I wish us a prosperous 2018. Happy New Year to all.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too, Deji Ogundimu. Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you,
Good morning, sir.
My name is Alaji Ayonuga Power.
All right, thank you.
Happy New Year.
Same to you,
sir.
First, Okodiyawo. Happy New Year.
Same to you, sir.
Okay. I wish all parliamentarians Happy New Year. And I pray they should join me by asking God to please Almighty Allah, please, this is 2018, send down the rain. People are suffering. Send down the rain.
All right, thank you.
All right, so hello, morning. Okay, we've looked at that. User was sent down the rain. Just reminded me only last week, I think on Eve of Christmas, Israel, Toby, had to call for prayer from all the religious body, the Jewish, the Orthodox, the Muslims, what do we call it, when you have all of them coming together to pray, asking God to give them rain.
Yes.
It's been drought for 4 years in Israel. And they are calling on morning.
Yeah, compliment.
Thank you.
To you.
I'm Godin from Badako.
All right, thank you.
What I want to contribute about this Nigerian policy is that our politicians, they are not serious. I don't believe in them. If I thought there is election, after the election, if they want to swear them in, let us use the orthodox method, either Sango or of him or of Ya. Anybody that embezzles Nigerian money is under strike and keep happening. When about 2 or 3 people die, then they have to keep tight. Then the other side, the money, the salary involved or the money involved in our leader, let them reverse it from head and state to councillor. Let their salary be reversed so that it not be decided there appear. It because too much money that's involved. That is why people take it to be a battlefield. Go to other countries. It's not like that. Why Nigeria is like this? Let them reverse the salary. For example, let the head of state receive 500,000 naira, governor 200,000 naira. We see that people is not so interested in them. Those who are going to government or they will be the foot of God so that they will rule us well. They have turned everything to battlefield. Anybody, let us use orthodox method. Let them all use the Bible or the Holy Quran to swear them in. Let them use the Sango
and Ogia to sweat the heat. The suffering is too much here in Nigeria.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Again, let me say, Pentagon is the defense headquarters of. If you are talking of Wall Street, if you are talking of New York, Zurich, or Brussels, okay, I may agree with you. Or you are talking of Capitol Hill or White House, I may agree with you that that is very economic decisions that affect not just America, every other nation is taking place, but sir, not in Pentagon.
All right, so I guess we have someone on the line.
Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Agosu is my name.
All right, you're welcome, Agosu.
Doctor, you are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, well, I don't know how to all of you are into. I didn't be around Jeff.
Amen.
About this restructuring, I think Nigerians need to restructure their minds. Not restructuring, not physical something. It's in the mind. So let them restructure their minds constructively and do what is necessary, what is needful for this country to go forward or to move forward. Our governors, you see, the president has promised that everything should be done to ensure salary pensions are paid. And our governors, I'm not saying I'm not talking to both, but Oyo in particular, where we have everybody, and they are still not paying. What is happening? I know you are doing a good job. Please help us appeal to them. Confusion with the president. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Morning. Okay, you can try again. Morning, your name, sir.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah.
Give us your name.
Yeah, my name is Pastor David Isaac. I'm calling from MIT. And I want to say Happy New Year to us all in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. Let me go straight to my complaint. I want to complain about my voter's card. I've been going to the INEC office at Yanamocho over 3 years now. And they have been just telling me stories.
Is it a fresh registration?
They will announce it in the radio.
Is it a fresh registration?
Hello?
Pastor Eze? All right, I think we have issues with that network from his end. Good morning, somebody.
Good morning.
Morning, thank you.
Yes, Timothy Agwari will call on the line.
Thank you for calling.
Yes, Happy New Year to all Nigerians. Yes. Quickly, if Barrister Aboke has come to the studio, I would have asked him a question. Is it now a national policy for people to produce their affidavit or go to the court and swear affidavit before they apply for any voter card? So please, I want you to notice, please, if you can convey the message to Barrister Aboke, I would appreciate it.
All right, noted.
And secondly, talking about, the goal we have set for INEC from this year, I believe that the question is not, or the problem is not with INEC. The problem has to do with the electorate and the politicians. Because there must be sincerity of purpose in anything, we do in this year, There must be sincerity of purpose on the part of the electorate and the politicians. INEC can never be everywhere, in the country. So let us ensure that we have this attitudinal change and character reformation before we can get to the next level. It's not about blaming the politicians or blaming INEC. So let us work on ourselves. Just like what Mr. President said this morning, that the problem is not with restructuring, but it is with the process. Good morning.
All right, thank you. Good.
Sorry about that dropped call. This one says, Happy New Year to you all over there. God should please
Sorry, let's speak this. Hello.
Okay, someone is on.
Morning.
My name is Adetunji Onabawo.
Good morning.
Good morning, lawyer.
Happy New Year.
to everybody there.
Thank
I just
you.
want to say this, and I'm making it a free air professional advice. We are going into the pre-election. We're already in the pre-election year anyway. You are a private broadcasting station, and I, as I speak, I don't have any rights that can be enforced to speak on your station. And I'm quite aware that you people, very extremely, you are quite aware of law-related information, even law relating to criminal issues related to sedition against elected public office holders. First of all, people, mischief makers, they want to use your station to say what they like, and of course make you somehow like understand what I'm saying. First of all, people should state their names, not whoever wants to criticize or want to participate in any public discourse should not adopt pen name. They are not journalists. People should tell you their name. If people are not ready to tell you their correct name, let them not participate. They don't have any rights to use your station. This is the truth. So I wish you a very teach-free and successful year ahead. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Lawyer Onobawo. Other messages as we wrapped up.
All right, this is coming from Toby. Okay, no, this is coming from Jim Falokun from Hazard State Lega, saying, Happy New Year to you all over there. God should please choose a Messiah for us. There's poverty everywhere. It's only God's grace that can see us through. All right, that's it. That's the last message, and that is how we draw the curtains on the show this Monday morning, the first day in the month of January 2018.
And once again, we say a happy New Year to all of you. Dele Ayodo is my name. I say God bless you all. God bless Nigeria, and God bless Rock City.